Hi there and welcome to this Get Exercise Competent video. Today I'm here with James and we're going to be showing you how to do the lunge. The lunge is a fantastic exercise for working the legs, so engaging the front of your legs, your quads, the back of your legs, your hamstrings and your glutes, as well as really engaging your core. So to start off with, James is going to demonstrate the exercise. We're then going to break it down into its key parts and then talk about some of the common mistakes people often make with the lunge. So to start, James is going to show the exercise. Great. So we're now going to break it down. So first of all, James is going to stand shoulder width apart, which is the starting position. And he's got this really nice tall posture here, which he's going to maintain throughout the exercise. So that's the starting position. Then we're going to start on his right leg. So he's going to take a big step out with his right leg. If you go. So what you can see here from side on is that his knee and his ankle are aligned. So his knee and ankle are in a straight line down, so the knee's not too far forwards and it's not too far back. Also, he's maintained this really good tall posture. Then from front on, what we're looking for is that his ankle and his knee are in a straight line, so the knee's not pointing in, if you can show that, James. But it's completely in line, and this is really important for protecting the knee. And then if he puts his hands on his hips, the other thing we want is that the hips are both pointing forwards, so they're not too far out one side, but straight forwards like that. So that's the landing position. Then for pushing, what he's going to do is he's going to maintain his posture and drive with his right leg to bring him back to the starting position. So James, if you demonstrate that. Fantastic. And he's maintained this really good posture. So now if you can show it again on the left leg. Great. So again, we can see from side on that the knee is directly in line with the ankle, and also he's got the good posture and his hips are both pointing forwards, and then he's going to push back again. Great. So common mistakes we often see with the lunge. The first one is the issue with the knee. So James is now going to show it wrong where the knee goes too far over the ankle. So James, if you show that. Great. So this is what we don't want. So here we can see his knee has gone too far over. And the reason we want to avoid this is it can put loads of extra strain on the knee, which we want to avoid. So now if you can show a correct one instead. Great, and that's exactly where we want it. Now the second common mistake we see is people use the momentum to get back up rather than using their legs. So James is now going to show it incorrectly. So rather than pushing with his leg, he's going to lean forwards and then use his body to pull him back. So you see this sort of exaggerated movement in his body. So we want to try and avoid that, but then you just won't be working the legs as effectively. So now he's going to demonstrate it correctly. And he pushes back, and you see his core stays completely straight all the way going backwards, which is really good. So the third common mistake we see is where the hips come out of alignment so they're not pointing forwards. So James is now going to lunge with his hands on his hips and show how to do it incorrectly. Great. So this is a common mistake we see, and here the left hip has come backwards and the other hip, the right hip, has come forwards, so they're now out of line. Whereas what we want is them to be completely parallel. So if you show it again now, James, doing it correctly. Excellent. So now you can see that both hips are pointing completely forwards, which is in the right position, and come back. We're now going to go through a really good progression you can do to make the exercise more challenging. So what James is now going to do is he's going to lunge out and lower himself and then push back up. So he's going to show the exercise to you first. Great. So what you can see, he's gone out to the position we were showing before. He then lowers himself and then comes up. So if you lunge back out, so from this position here, he's going to lower himself. And what he's doing really well is he's keeping this knee in the same position. So what people often do when they lower themselves is bring their knee forwards, which is going to put loads of extra strain on your knee, which we want to avoid. So he's done really well keeping this completely fixed. And then also he's maintained this tall posture. Then from here, he's just going to push back up, straight up into the starting position. Great. So we show that one more time. Excellent. Thanks very much for watching this Get Exercise Competent video. I hope you found it useful, and please comment if you have any questions at all.